November 6th is coming up soon. That's when the Terriers will kick things off against Brevard College at Jerry Richardson Indoor Stadium. Head coach Dwight Perry here on SoCon Media Day. Before you know it, it'll be there. What's preseason camp been like for you guys? I've watched a couple of practices. Love the energy. How do you feel about it?
I feel great about it. You know, it's anytime you're back in the gym, right? That off season's always tough. When you're in summertime and in the fall, while the guys are back at home before they get back to campus, you're just ready for the season to start. Not even just games, just practices. So it's great. I mean, we obviously brought back a core group of guys. We brought in a new group of guys via high school and transfer portal. So those guys coming together, I've been pleasantly surprised at how well they have been able to gel, not just on the court, but off. And so it's been a competitive preseason with guys getting after it in a healthy way, but it's been good to see.
With the returnees that we have mixed in with those newcomers, I think fans are pretty familiar with Kyler Filowich and Corey Tripp, and certainly some of the other guys are going to play a big role. Can you spotlight a few of the newcomers and talk to me about the contributions that you hope they'll make this season?
Absolutely. I mean, starting off from high school, Jeremy Lorenz, who signed with us in the fall from Wisconsin, won a state championship at Brilliant High School in Wisconsin. He's a guy that, you know, has a lot of size and versatility. He can shoot it. He can handle it. He's arguably our best player defensively at protecting shots at the rim. So he's a guy that can do a lot of great things. And, you know, his competitiveness, he's just a sponge. He wants to get better every day. You know, he's probably harder on himself than anyone else would be, which is what you want out of a young guy. So it's great. And then, you know, you have Bilal El Shakri. He's another post player for us, originally from Egypt. So he's a guy, I mean, very skilled. He can do a lot of different things on and off the ball. He's probably one of our best guys within how we play, of understanding when and how to screen. And he's, again, can't stress enough how skilled he is. So I think our fans will like him. And then the last of our high school players is Quentin Meza from Utah. He's a guy that can do a lot of great things with the basketball. He's quick. You know, he's a little bit undersized, but he's very crafty. And he's another group of guys, another one of our guys that I think people will look past. It's easy to look and see what he can't do, but there's so many different things on the basketball floor that he does well, and I think he plays to use a chip on his shoulder with that. And then we have two guys, you know, from the transfer portal, Chase Cormier, originally from Northeastern, and Dylan Bailey from Northeastern State. And so both of those guys, you know, especially in today's day and age, being able to add experience to your team with two guys that have played in college basketball before. Again, we can talk about the stats, but some of that experience is just invaluable.
All right, enough about those guys. This is year 2 of the Dwight Perry era, really the first full year. You get to really kind of go through a whole off season, put your stamp on the program. What's that process been like? And in your best case scenario, what is a Dwight Perry-led team going to play like?
Yeah, this is exciting. Like you said, I mean, to start at the beginning of the season, to be able to still have the ability to change when need to, but have an idea and a plan of how you want to play, how you want to implement certain principles on either side of the ball. I think that's exciting, not just for me, but for our whole staff. And so for us, it's never going to change. You know, as long as I'm fortunate enough to be able to be a head coach, I want our teams to have fun. I want us to be competitive and to compete at a high level. I never want that to be lukewarm, but I want guys to have fun while they're competing. And I think, you know, if we can play together and we can play tough mentally and physically, right, and along the way, if we can have some fun doing it, I think, you know, in today's day and age, your style of play may change some, but I think the overall core values of guys playing hard and playing together, right, and having fun doing it, I think that's what I would love to see from our group.
All right, I'm ready. I'm ready to play. I have no eligibility left, but I'm ready. Dwight, we appreciate the time. Best of luck this season.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to it.